Hello again. My name is Jakujerb or Yakujerb. Today having a look at this Widowmaker player, 1700 SR, asking for some help. Uh she already or he I guess I'm Red Boy already reviewed his own VOD. Uh, I had a quick look at it, but really like I think yeah, I already had a look at the VOD actually. Looked through it quick. So I'm gonna start and say like your aim does need some work, unfortunately. If you're gonna play Widowmaker, like you need to be clicking heads. And
Hello there.
I thinking about like I think you had maybe 3 or 4 headshots the entire game. That's a problem. So every year you kill the Mercy, really standard. Like oh yeah, I always do talk about the map and comp. In terms of team comp, it's fine. You're Widowmaker, you do your own thing. It doesn't matter too much. The map, Blizzard World, really a decent map for Widowmaker. Really long sight lines, so you can shoot people all the way over here. That's really decent. On point A, you've got long sight lines. On point B, you've got pretty long sight lines. So Widow can definitely get a lot of value on this map. So I think it's a decent pick. But yeah, um, I think you just demonstrated why she's so strong because of these really long sight lines. Um, but yeah, over you're really focusing on the Junkrat. You did say you noticed you tunnel vision on him, but like you've got clear shots on the guys on the left here. So I would have been focusing them at that point. You could even stay here for the time being. Like you do go into the high ground soon, right now. And this is a decent place to be. Earlier, you complained that this isn't a good high ground, but it actually is. But yeah, you are definitely tunnel visioning the Junkrat. Like right now, these guys, you've got such a clear shot on them. You could like kill this hog, kill this Reaper, but you just kind of don't do much of anything because he's hiding. He's one. He's not gonna peek. Like you could SMG him. You don't even have to scope in. He's one. um, and yeah, you pay for it. So absolutely, the mistake was there. Just tunnel visioning. Like as Widowmaker, you need to take what you can get. Like if people are in the open, you need to be clicking their heads. You can't be hoping to get the best pick. This is a mistake you make several times in this game.
Où en étais-je?
Taking possession of the objective.
Yeah, let's get back to it. See, so yeah, up here, you say this isn't a good one because you don't have a good sightline, but you are trying to go for the Mercy, and that is a really good target priority. But if you look right now, this hog, you've got a clear shot on him. Like throughout this entire fight, you could have taken so many shots at the people in right now. If you stopped aiming at Mercy and started aiming at the people in the bottom left, would have been good. But at this point, Mercy's head is very visible. So I definitely agree that you should be shooting at her. Like you're not tunnel visioning her. You just need to kill her, but don't. So it is good target priority, but she's just not dying, unfortunately. So it's not the target priority that's the issue. It's the aim. There. Okay. Well, Reaper did just kill 3 of your team, so that should be cue for you to get out. Like that is like very bronze mistake. The fact that you're pushing in instead of just getting out. I think you did notice that, but you said you could hide in here, and that is a risky pick. Honestly, like the best play in my opinion would be just to get all the way back here. You still got these long sidelines over here, but instead you just die. Like the moment 3 or 4 of your teammates die, you need to just be out of there. Just get out.
Here I am.
Let's carry on. Take some more shots here. I do want to say, like, the Rhine is making it hard for you. At this point, you could ask for healing. Like, I don't hear you say I need healing. You can't always expect your supports to look behind you for so it's fine. Again, at this point, focusing the hog, but like lots of people on the left, like they are hiding. To be fair, but like Ryan's shield was low, so like right now you could have taken Zen's head off. If you were aiming there.
No one can hide from my sight.
Uh, so this ult, I think it's fine. I think that's a fine ult. Not too much to say there. I like that you shoot the tire. Okay, not finding those hits. Yeah, you could have. I think a good rule of thumb for Hog, if Hog uses whole Hog, you can just you should scope in and shoot him because he moves so slowly. So it's a really easy headshot when Hog uses whole Hog. Don't have to SMG him. Yeah, having a lot. Okay, so I mean, you could have killed Mercy there, but you missed your shot. Okay, so right now, the moment you see that Hog, you need to be holding S. Just get out of there, and you don't. Like, you go forward a bit. Like, the moment you see the Hog, you should have been out. I do like you going up there, actually. Like, that was a fine time to go up there. I think that's okay, but the moment you saw the Hog, you should have been out. Like, getting up here, maybe up here. I mean, later in the game, you do go there, so you know how good it is, but yeah. So, oh yeah, sorry. For this rollout, actually, when I was watching it, I noticed. So here you die, but you don't use your grapple at any point. Like right now, if you just use your grapple here, you could have gotten up here and helped your team a lot sooner. Like this walking is so slow. Like people are fighting right now. You should be in there. Okay. Now, I mean, your team is like actively engaged. Like Mercy's pop Falcon, everything. So I don't think now is a great time to be going on a flank like you are. It is a good flank, don't get me wrong, but like I think you should be applying pressure down this choke right now, and you're not. Like you could maybe even ding Mercy in the head. Who knows? Well, probably not. Let's be honest here. You do get the Moira. I like it, but Reaper's on you. Honestly, not much you could have done there apart from not being here. I don't think that was a good time to flank, just because people were actively engaged. Never flank when people were actively engaged. Go back a bit.
C'est la vie.
This is fine. Okay, well, don't shoot at the deflecting Genji, but other than that, it's good that you're putting pressure on him, like scoping him, don't shoot him. You know? So this is a good angle to take, a little bit risky, like Hog Kanuki. I think he does in the end, but very, very risky. He doesn't get you that time. He could have. Like you really want to make distance between you and them. So like okay, well, this isn't much. Okay, well these guys, like your tanks need to make space for you. You've got Hog or Orisa, so you need to wait for Orisa to push in, and then you'll have space to work with. Because right now you just don't really have space. Like this is the best place you can stand, and it's not a great place. Now it is a great place. Now your tanks are. But earlier it really wasn't. Sometimes you just have to wait for people to regroup. Anyway, this is a good angle. There's one shot.
No one can hide from my sight.
So you're Genji. Like I don't know if you're using headphones. Always use headphones, but he's behind you, and that's like scary. Like he's gonna jump onto you. He does. Like the moment you hear him, you could. I would have tried to get out. I don't think you would have gotten out. Like probably not, but I would have tried to get out instead of just dying because it was on you.
Essayons encore une fois.
The exception is if you can get a kill on like a Mercy or something. Death would be worth it, but yeah, get out. I do like your SMGing there. It was a good time to SMG. Getting up here, decent. Definitely get Reaper. Missed the shot, unfortunate again. Yeah, like you do take good positions like this, but then you miss the shots. Like, take your time, I guess. Just like hitting those shots are a lot more important. But no, anyway. So yeah, at this point you can move a bit to the left to open up your sight line. Instead of having to drop down. Well, I guess this is dropping down, but not as down. Yeah, definitely get out now. I think like that was just too risky. Okay, so they're pushed in here. Honestly, at this point, I would get off Widow. Like, if they push into your spawn like this, you could just quickly go swap to like a McCree or Junkrat or something. Just get them out of here because, like, as Widow, like you can't do anything here. Maybe you can get out here and get a cheeky something, but like, I mean, you don't want to give up your ult. But okay, you do actually get the Moira. I take back my words. But still, it wasn't a good time to be Widow. I do want to say that was weird. Oh, because this Mercy's movement is very unusual. If you watch, like she's looking that way, which like if I see that, I'm like, oh, that's such an easy headshot. But then she glides backwards. So she's got prefer beam target on, which is not what I use, not what most people use, but in this case it saves her. Just looks funny, gliding backwards.
30 seconds remaining.
Again, taking this angle, just be careful of Hog. I'm not sure where Hog is. Where is Hog? Okay, you do need, like I said, you do need to know where Hog is. Like, ask, where is Hog? Is he dead? Okay, he was dead, so you don't have to worry about Hog. Still, always just good to know where everyone is. Unfortunate. Okay, so right now, if I were you, I would be moving this way. Both to open up this sight line so you could see more of this, and also to see more of this on the left, and also to have something behind you. It's always nice to have stuff behind you. Because as it is right here, I think someone sneaks up to you. No? What was that? I saw a blue name. I swear I saw a blue name right here. Oh, it was probably Zen's health bar. Must be. Anyway, so, yeah, this ult, it's fine. Actually, made it go back a sec. So you kill Ryan, you push up, you don't get the Mercy.
No one can hide from my sight.
Yeah, I do think that was a decent ult, definitely. Oof, bad. You could try to grapple away, but I think you're already dead. Yeah. Unfortunate. So yeah, I don't think you would have died if you had moved up here, but still, Reaper snuck up behind you, and that shouldn't happen. Anyway, fortunate.
Round 1. Initiating match.
All in all, like if you just hit more shots, you would have won this. Your positioning was generally decent. Your target priority was decent, although like it did get a bit to the point where it was focus fire. Not with, like with the Junkrat, not with the Mercy. The Mercy was really fine. You just had to hit her.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds. 1. Attackers incoming.
Standing up here and scoping, I don't think that's a great idea for when the doors open because you've got no cover. If they bring out their own Widowmaker or Hanzo or whatever, put them here, then like Or if they come up here, for example, then they can peek out, shoot you, get back in cover. Meanwhile, you don't have the same advantage. Like, even though it's a high ground, it's a very flat high ground. Even if you stand back here, someone standing at that pillar could still potentially threaten you. I generally prefer back here for a starting point for Widow back here or back here to make use to see around the statue. Like this is a really good angle for Widow. This is just a bit risky, and especially like the moment you see, okay, Genji, that's a threat, he can jump on you. You see Winston, he can jump on you. And I think there was another one. I think it's, oh, and Doomfist, yeah, and Doomfist can also jump on you. But the moment I see, if I were you, okay, well, I'm actually a Winston main, but Winston's Widowmaker standing right here is easy pickings for a Winston. Like he wants to jump on her. So the moment you see, like, you need to respect Winston's jump range. If they've got a Winston, like, being on the high ground is good, but Winston can just start jump up there, so you need to be out of his jump range. Like, you can. I think this is his jump range. He can't jump on you from there. Um, so you definitely want to move further back the moment you see they've got a Winston, or really anything that can dive you. Genji is not that much of a threat usually. Like, if it's a Smurf Genji or whatever, yeah, but like this Genji is not really a threat. But like Winston, I mean, he doesn't even have to aim; he just has to jump on you like that. Um, he's forced you to use your grapple. You don't want to use it. You didn't even get out, and I think the Olivia, yeah, but it's a small miracle to be honest. um, but yeah, Winston is definitely bad for you. You don't have any space to move. Like, what are your options here? Even you could go back this way and try to get alongside on him from here. Honestly, it might even work. But you are at 44 health, so maybe you go for this back and then. I mean, like, you can't push into them; you'll just die. So I really think that's your only option: falling back here or dying. Like, sometimes dying is a good option, so that you don't stagger.
My business?
The switch over to Ash here. Ash is definitely a lot better than Widow against the dive, but I think McCree would have been even better because then you've got the flashbang for Doom, the Genji, the Winston. The flashbang is so dangerous for these heroes, so McCree would have been even better. But apart from that, like, yeah, it's good that you switched. Anyway, the angle you're taking, I would have kind of preferred you take the high ground because if you stand up here, you can threaten this point here, where they might come from, and this point. But from where you're standing, you can't really threaten this up here. So like if they want to come up here, they can just come here, sneak behind you. But yeah, just better to stand up here, and you can get up there with your coach gun. You're pushing up again. Like, you need to respect the jump range. From this distance, Winston can jump on you. You want to stay out of that jump range. You're kind of safe because you're in the middle of your team, but you're even more safe back here. And like it doesn't make much of a difference unless your team wants to push around this corner, which I mean might happen, but I wouldn't recommend it. So definitely, you'd be better off either back here or, like, again, I would advise up here. Can't do. Actually, no, not up here. Not while your team is pushed up so far. But not up here. Not up the front. Like, you've got no reason to be so close. So hard to hit those mercies. And yeah, the dive came out almost. You almost died. I think you were like 12.
Fire in the hole!
Not a great dynamite, I don't have to say. It is good. I do like that you're just emptying bullets into that Winston. Just get him down as quick as possible. Like, Maybe it would have been better to aim down sights so you do more damage per shot. But I think in this situation, definitely kill him as fast as possible, which means using not just spamming the left X.
This will heal you.
Yeah, now you're holding here, which is good. I really like you holding up here. This is a great spot, and they do ignore you. Like, I'm just gonna fast forward here. Actually, should I go slow? I'm just gonna show like how long do they ignore you? Like you're just so free up here. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. You're not doing anything to contest you at all. Now you're not getting any picks despite that. But it is still good that positioning's good. It's just you're not taking advantage of it really. Doing a fair amount of damage. Didn't get okay. That bob is rubbish, completely rubbish. I'm sure you know it. I didn't read that about Bob in your notes, but man, that is so bad. They're literally all out. Literally, like, in his entire life, that is the 2 bullets he shot. Okay, he shot 3 more bullets there, so like 4 bullets total shot by Bob. Terrible. Again, just standing up here shooting. It's great that you're ignoring. And if they dive you, you need to be prepared. If they dive you, you coach gun backwards. So you knock them back and you knock yourself back. But yeah, just standing up here, I've got no problems with. Just actually need to hit those shots. That's great. One more on Mercy, please. Oh. Ah, good dynamite. Ah, again, like. So right now you've got 3 bullets in your clip. And now it's empty. You should have definitely aimed those down sights because you were so low. You could have killed her with 3 of the scope shots. One scope was unlikely. Apart from that, like I do like where you were positioned. That was fine. Yeah. So over here, like your best case would have been, well, you should have been the first one to touch the card. So I think Soldier 76 or Tracer would have been good just to get back, but probably wouldn't have made a difference. You would have just stalled for a few seconds at best. Anyway, I hope this was useful. Yeah, not too much more to say. Goodbye.